Did you like or dislike Superstars? I didn't play Superstars, so I don't know. But based on the reception and perception other people have, it sounds like it just missed the mark. It's not the game we thought it was going to be, and that's kind of a bummer. So I think a lot of people complained that there were like basic control things that should have been fixed, some physics problems, some glitches that were just like, why is this here? This is like a bug from the first game or the second game. Like, what is going on? I got baited and spent $75 on a $5 game. Honestly, wanted a Seppuku. I was so disappointed. On nostalgia baited. Like, okay, Chip Chop, talk to me. What was super disappointing about it? What, like, when you played it, you were thinking, what were you thinking? I mean, dude, just like the art assets alone, I was like, it's not dumpster fire like Sonic 4, and it is like still a galaxy or two away from Sonic Mania, but we're heading in the right direction. Like, it's not Lost World, so it's not Mario, and it's not Sonic 4, but it's somewhere in between there, I think. I'm just so like, yeah, it looks so bad. It looks so bad. And then you like compare it to Mario Wonder and you're like, that is the Nintendo difference. Putting Mario Wonder and Sonic Superstars next to each other, if you cannot tell the difference between craftsmanship, polish, animation, effects, everything, I think you just don't have working eyeballs, and I don't think we'll ever see eye to eye on stuff. Like, if I can't sit someone down and explain to them the difference in quality between, or show them the difference between, because I can't really explain it, because there's a lot of art that's just intuitive. But like, if you cannot see the difference between Mario Wonder and Sonic Superstars, your brain is rot, your mind's destroyed, your eyes are broken. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's like, yeah, Sonic is better animated than previous games, but look at what Mario Wonder did. They upped the ante. They were like, they realized what Sega hasn't, which is, we've been modeling and animating this character the same way for a decade. Let's give him life. Let's actually put our animators to work to create new things. And it's like, Mario is so lively. Like, just watching him run and bounce and like all the extra polish they put into it. It's like Sonic doesn't have any of that. It's like, guys, look, his spikes move when he's running. Wow. And guys, look, he looks so expressive with a deadpan expression on his face. I'm telling you, man, Sega needs to like uproot their whole animation team and just chuck them. Just chuck them. Find new jobs. Or I doubt it's a budget. At this point, we have to just chalk it up to incompetency. Sure, it wasn't Sonic Team, but I don't think Naoto Oshima's like company is exactly pulling rank over there. But Triple Jazz, you don't get it. We need to change the Sonic model. It's so outdated. That'll fix the franchise. Guys, don't worry. Sonic's got a new model. Dude, every time a new Sonic game is announced or whatever, and people instantly start comparing the models, I want to do unspeakable things to human beings in Minecraft. Like, just stop. Please stop. Please find a new freaking franchise. Find a life outside of Sonic, please. If you love yourself, if you have self-care, please do something different with your life. It's just so tiring. It's so tiresome. Yeah, Frontiers was such an immeasurable disappointment. It was so bad. I think mostly it's from like a game polish technical perspective. Like, it's obviously not for me as a Sonic fan. I don't care for that version of Sonic. I don't want punk metal whatever playing while I'm playing. Like, it's just not the Sonic I want. But even just from a gameplay perspective, it's just so inexcusable, the quality they produce, and ask $70 for. Like, it's just, do you actually think Frontiers is bad? I mean, yeah, dude, it plays like a PS3 title. Like, the combat, even the like just general gameplay, like it looks and plays pretty bad, but people make excuses because brand must defend brand. Mark my words, I will play Frontiers and I will get all the achievements. It was great, Jazz. What do you mean? At least next to the other modern games? Dude, This is exactly the mentality that you have to break out. Your mind is trapped. You are comparing a Sonic game to other Sonic games, of which have been absolute mediocrity for the last 15 years and beyond. Like, stop comparing a mediocre game to another mediocre game and saying it's not as mediocre as the last mediocre game. Like, this doesn't work. Your mind is rot if you think that. I don't care about how Frontier stacks up against to other Sonic games. I care about how it stacks up to other video games, and it is subpar. It is a subpar game experience. It is so subpar. This isn't even like Jazz just wants to be a hot take manufacturer. It's like, bro, I thought this when the game came out. I played it for 5 hours. I never touched it again because I didn't need to. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be doing this for 20 hours. Like, I don't want to do this. This is boring. Like, it was barely fun to just run around and. Okay, it was a little bit of fun. I don't want to like change my mind because I haven't played it since it came out. But how do you even describe the feeling of Frontiers, where it's just like so close and yet so far? Of just like tonally, it's just not where I want the game to go. Gameplay wise, I'm like, okay, this isn't a bad direction. Like, it's closer to adventure open world. I don't dislike those concepts. I don't even dislike the idea of combat in a Sonic game. But it was all just done so poorly, and I don't like the excuse of like, well, this is essentially a beta, and they'll correct everything in the next game. No, they won't. They're gonna abandon it. Like, they'll make 2 games like this, and then they'll never do it again. Instead of trying to perfect it, figure out the issues, like, they will just abandon it. They will just Sonic Adventure it. Well, frankly, like, I don't know how each Sonic Adventure game got progressively worse. I think it just had to have been a budget time constraint thing. Anyways, we're not talking about Sonic. I hate Sonic. I don't want to talk about Sonic. Sonic's lame.